All right, we are live once again, and we are playing Xenoblade Chronicles, as you will soon see. And my TV's dying. Yes, my cheap TV that I purchased literally less than a year ago is already dying. Good news and bad news, though. It's the bad news. The good news is the warranty process seems pretty straightforward. And I think they're just gonna send me a check. They're not even asking for the TV back. Not that I can really use it. If the problem is the backlight on it is like dying or something. And it's not like, if it was just really dark.
Attack from range. Follow me.
If it was just really dark, which is what it is, I would be like, okay, I can like put up with this till and not try to get another one and just take the check and be done with it. It's way worse than that, like, because it's really dark, like worse than it's like Game Boy, OG Game Boy quality, no backlight. Like, it's super hard to see anything.
I'm punching a hole in you.
But the problem is, it's not just that.
Superior dive.
The screen is flickering constantly.
Fire away.
Hey, Private Tomcat.
Wild smack. Right in the kisser. Now cripple them. Right. This'll work best. Wild smack. On the kick. Cripple the enemy. Now's your chance.
Yeah, the screen is flickering constantly.
Let's buff up and regroup.
Which makes it pretty hard to deal with.
Triple them and pile on the hit. There's no need to push. Slash. You should buff up now. Move over it. Upper hit. I feel the energy. I stack up the First grenade. Off balance. Decoy round. Opportunity knocks. Topple them with gun sending for a track. I need healing. We must attend to our
Is that thing dead? Yeah, that thing's dead.
Fire away. Iron prison.
Because of the garbage aggro system.
On the kick. Shoot now while they're impaired. Primer.
I'm not fighting every damn thing on the whole ass map just to fight one damn enemy, and they're not and they don't even drop what I need them to drop half the damn time. See, didn't even drop it. I fight one dude, and then I just start the fight over.
Strike first and strike hard.
Patchouli, patchouli, patchouli.
Superior decoy round. We have a bro moment. Okay, then fire away. I'll break down the physical defense. Furious flash. See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill. Back slap. Oh, I did it. Triple them and pile on the hits. Chronic hit. This'll work best now. Riding slinger. Xenoblade. Primer! Oh, I did it! Triple them and pile on the hits! Wild smash! Scott hot! Lightning cloak! My apologies. See how I stack up the hits? Move into the kill! Mindstorm! My apologies. grenade.
Back
Atomic
slash.
kick.
Side slash.
Furious blast. Shoot down on the repair.
I think I can manage to recover fire.
In a row! Shoot to kill! Got it! Let's back some more fire!
Wild down.
Yes! Iron Fist!
Bad at fighting, but here goes. Smooth recovery.
Scratch our back! We'll scratch yours! Tell me if this shot feels something different.
Bump up now.
We'll get fired up for
Bro moment. Okay, fire away.
There we go.
Slide and triple the enemy. Now's your chance.
Let's see if we got it.
Atomic kick.
There's no need to push!
Primer.
First grenade.
Hey, we got one this time at least. One more. I wonder if this time I'll be able to fight the damn thing without having a bunch of shit interfere. First, let's see if any of these things aggro me. Alright.
Strike first and strike hard.
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
My apologies.
Take this, you bastard.
Let's pack some more.
Hey.
Right in the kisser. Now cripple them. Right. This'll work best now.
I wonder how much bonding I've done with these guys.
Move in for the kill.
Sliding. Triple the enemy. Now's your chance. Scream edge.
Oh, he's pretty close.
Back slide.
Break out the knife.
Triple them and pile on the hits.
Furious blast.
Shooting.
Shoot down on the repair.
Mind storm.
Primer.
Scanner ray.
Atomic kick.
I wonder what the move Wino does.
Stack up the hits. Move in for the kill.
Stalls it out sometimes.
Let me dish out some panic.
Oh, you did it. Triple them and pile on the hits.
This'll work best. 3 in a row. Shoot to kill.
I prefer it if you don't aggro the level 55
Furious
monster.
dive.
Triple the enemy.
Alright.
Now's your chance.
I was preemptively disengaging. I wasn't about to deal with that fucking level 55 dude.
No one can touch me. Use an aura.
A doppelganger it is.
Oh, you did it. Triple them and pile on the hits. Back slash. Scott,
Wild down.
Prepare. Lightning
Superior what?
my apologies.
wild smash.
Slash. Oh, you did it.
Furious
Pile
blast.
on the hits.
Darn it. I was hoping that was the last one. Oh well, next guy. I'll get the last one someday. Someday.
Here I come, sunshine.
Believe.
I'm counting on you.
I bought the same brand TV and everything. So the TV I had before this TV, I had bought, it was a Vivio or whatever. I had bought it like 25 years or so.
Moving close.
Probably 26 years ago now.
Scott, high.
I feel the energy.
Because it was about 25 years.
Myopic scream.
See how I stack up the hits?
It was a long ass time.
No one can touch me. Use an aura. Atomic kick.
Doppelganger
It was 20 to 25, I don't remember. Anyways,
Furious blast.
I remember I did look up the model and find out how old it was
See how I stack up the hits?
before I bought the
Move
new
in for
one.
the kill. Superior
And that
decoy.
thing
Shooting star.
started to physically fall apart
Ray. 3 in a row.
before it started like not working properly. Like the buttons on it caved in and weren't working.
Atomic kick.
I had to only use a remote.
You did it. Triple them and pile on the hits.
Like it was physically falling apart. That's how old it was.
This'll work best.
Triple them. They have to deal with these conditions too.
See how I stack up the hits?
Riding
Finish the kill.
We'll put a
Did it.
Decoy
Triple them
round.
and pile on the hits.
Mind storm.
Slash.
Why don't you smash?
Buff up now and play it safe.
I bought the same brand
That energy
TV.
out.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
Roger that. Watch me dish out some punch.
20 something years
Bring it
later,
around. Shoot to kill.
the damn thing
Let's
died
fetch it.
before a single freaking year could pass. What the hell, man?
See, Fry? I'm getting stronger.
They don't make them like they used to, I guess. It's the same with every damn thing else. Like my NES controller that came with my NES. That shit will work even to this motherfucking very day. I don't need to buy a new one. I threw that shit against the wall, smashed it against the ground as a kid. That shit still works fine. If you breathe too damn hard on one of these new controllers, they'll fall apart in your damn hands. And if you treat it like a newborn baby and you just cradle it gently and never get rough with it, the damn thing still only lasts a couple years tops. And if you use it heavily, as in you play several hours a day, after a couple of months, the sticks aren't as good. It's literally a couple of months. It's like you do the test and the sticks are all jittery and weird. And depending on how sensitive the games you're playing are and the sensitivity of the player themselves, like me, you might not notice or you might notice. I always damn notice myself, unfortunately. I know when my controllers start acting all jacked up. It's rather unpleasant.
Be careful. Let's weaken them first.
I like it.
Bro moment. Okay, fire away.
I'll break down their physical defenses.
Bring it around.
Atomic
To kill.
Slash.
Furious blast.
Wild slash.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for
Roger
the
that.
kill.
Watch me dish out some punch.
Slash. Enemy damage confirmed. Weaken them.
Wild
Right.
smash.
This'll work best.
Dream edge.
An aura right now might lead to good things.
Slash.
Don't give them time to breathe.
Upper hand.
Focus your mind and
Right.
put up an aura.
Then
Right to the kisser. Now, clip them.
I like it a lot.
Scott, high. I made sure they can't move. Attack from
hit.
range.
I'm punching a hole in you. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Close quarters.
Everything's so cheap now, man. Oh, I should say cheaply built, while being the most expensive ass shit.
Need to. I think we need a little pick up. Get that energy out.
Drink. Did it. Triple them and
decoy
pile
round.
on the hits.
Not exactly true with TVs, luckily.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
Roger that.
Slash.
Watch me dish out some punch.
Furious blast.
Three in a row.
I still expect the TV to last longer than,
Got it.
what,
Let's
10
pack some
months
more.
is how long it lasted, I think? I still expect the TV to last longer than 10 months, even if it was $140 after tax. It still needs to last longer than 10 months.
Prison.
Ridiculous.
Slash. Primer.
Superior decoy round.
Did it. Triple them and pile on the hits.
Atomic hit.
Riding flick. Slash.
Iron prison.
Scott, high.
Furious blast. Shoot now while they're impaired.
Let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Well then, that was passable.
All right. one more of these fellers, and then this quest is done. Take this.
Beam barrage. It's on now. We'll put this on
Open fire.
lightning.
Back slash.
Furious blast.
Scott.
Shoot down while they're impaired.
Slash.
Thrash talk. An aura right now might lead to good things. Recuperate.
Oh, you did it. Triple up and pile on the
Right.
hits.
This'll work best.
Rematch. Back slash.
Superior decoy round.
Back.
Slash.
I'm on a roll. Open
Upper
fire.
hand.
Got it. Let's patch some more punch. Yes. Now
Just thinking about like game quality too has gone down. Like you got something like Akari Warriors charging the same price. No, charging
Fire away.
way more than something like Contra. Imagine Akari Warriors and Contra coming out beside each other,
Die.
like same day releases,
right to the kisser.
and they're like,
Now, cripple them.
and Contra's like a $60 game, and Akari Warriors is a $100 game. And it's like, bitch, are you fucking crazy? And then you try to bring it up, you're just like, man, what the hell's up with these motherfuckers in Akari Warriors thinking they can charge $100?
Shoot down while they're impaired.
And people get mad at you for it. They're like, it's a fun game, it's real good, you shouldn't complain, it's the best. They're charging what it's worth. I'm like, bitch, Contra's right here. What you mean they charging what it's worth? You're playing this game right here that's like 10 times, 100 times better.
Right in the kisser. Now, cripple them.
Primer.
This'll work best.
For literally a fraction.
Atomic hit.
Shoot down while they're impaired. Wild smash.
Games are the same too, man.
Wild smash.
Look
at us. We're on the road.
Pile on the hits. Scream in.
Burning grenade.
The difference is
Superior decoy round.
Iron prison.
Attack
people need Jesus. That's the difference, I think.
You don't belong on a
I think that's the
battlefield.
problem with the gaming community, is that they need Jesus, the whole gaming community, because they need to stop identifying and worshiping a franchise and a studio, because that shit is what's leading to the retardation in their decision making. Like, well, it's the Pokemans is a Nintendo and they're the best ever, and you know, so if they don't do well, it's like a family member didn't do well. It's like, you need Jesus. Who gives a shit if this game company doesn't do well? If it doesn't do well, it's because they're shit. It's like, I don't give a fuck if some Subway down the street doesn't do well. They'll get replaced with someone better. Stop buying their nasty ass food. If their health code, every time someone gives them a health inspection, they're getting a 30. Why the fuck are you buying their nasty ass poison food? Like, let them get shut down and replaced. Stop whining about not being able to buy your 30 fucking health inspection food. And instead just let a legitimate restaurant replace them. Like, it's not a big fucking deal. You're a consumer. You're not their fucking family member. You're not an investor in their company. You're just a consumer. You're a customer, and they are the producer that supplies you with the things. If they give you subpar merchandise, you let them know and tell them to fuck off and look forward to their downfall. That way someone better replaces them. But no, these people are just like, ooh, Nintendo. If Nintendo isn't the most bestest company ever, I personally feel slighted. Really? Why? 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 If these multi-billion-dollar companies disrespect us, they don't deserve our respect back. Like, they can't even fucking respect us. What business do, like, nah.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
Something like,
You should buff up now and play it safe.
It's a horse-eat-horse
Why?
world.
shouldn't you be like a superhero? Why do you cringe whenever someone aggroes you?
More hostiles! Watch out!
Limited Trek pants. Man, Sega does some shit that's shady too, bro. Like,
Reinforcements. Not for
you can't trust Sega fully either, man. They're not always up to good. You've seen recently their company's starting to become kind of wokified.
Give me a buff.
More hostiles!
Where the hell is the exit?
Like this.
I need healing.
There's no exit.
Take beatings like this.
You should buff up now.
Why was there no exit? Like, you come into this place and it closes the exit or something? Hey, Sega can't be trusted either, man. They're becoming wokified. So I'm in here. Like, why wouldn't it just let me leave before? I don't understand. Maybe I was in the wrong area. For fuck's sake, man. I'm tired of being aggroed and they use their psychic powers to turn me into a little schoolgirl that's been frightened by some pedophile or something. It's like, oh god, don't touch me! Like, for fuck's sake, just let me run. I'm a giant fucking superhero motherfucker who's killed 200-foot tall fucking monsters. Fuck off.
Got company. Nice hot welcome. It's so pretty bad.
Reinforcements. Not for long.
0 out of 10. Worst game ever made. You getting stun locked by getting aggroed. Like, oh god, the little monsters upset me. Oh god, what am I gonna do? Oh wait, yeah, that's right, I got fucking superpowers. Like, who the fuck designed that?
They're not getting money. Reinforcements. Not
Quiver in fear.
You should buff up now and play it safe.
Yeah, I truly do hate this game's aggro system. It's really bad. Look at it. Just like, why? Oh god. Oh no. Ooh, the monster's mad at me. What will I ever do? Oh, that's right. I've killed tens of thousands of fucking monsters.
Reinforcements. Not for long. Reinforcements. Not for long. Reinforcements. Not for long.
The hell? What happened to the camera?
Heal me.
Where's the exit? Where the fuck do they block the exit when I come in? I don't understand. I can't jump anywhere because if I get aggroed while jumping, I turn into like a little bitch in midair and get frozen. Oh god! The gravity fucking and physics and everything just turns off as I quiver in fear.
Reinforcements, not for long.
Fuck your reinforcements. Hey, they burn in hell.
What a nice hot welcome.
I wonder what that deep was in that deeper room.
Hostiles! Watch out!
Reinforcements, not for long.
What a nice hot welcome.
Give me a buff.
Aggro system. Anytime you can start working correctly. I'm about we're about 500 to 600 yards from the things that are aggroed on us, and they're inside of a fucking cave.
The mightiest has
what the fuck? What in the fuck is this aggro system? All right. Let's take a look at how fucking far I was. All right, let's take a look at this. This is this fucking game. This is the worst aggro system any video game ever made. Okay, this is where I am right now, right on the map. This is where I am. Okay, let's start walking towards where I was aggroed at.
well, this
is a different monster.
Development.
All right, you see that beam of light way over there?
You should buff up now and play it safe.
That's still not there. That's still not all the way there. Now let's run all the way to that beam of light.
Let's buff up and regroup.
I hope I can channel a little of Fry for this one. We have to turn this around. Buff me up.
And then into the cave. Hey, Soren. And this is what we're talking about.
Use an aura. Hold out just a little longer.
Look at this dude. He's dead. We're being attacked through the wall, by the way. There's a monster attacking us through the wall. This is why I saved. I couldn't straight without the bad aggro proving my point. Truly the worst aggro system of any video game. And the reason that it's the worst of any video game ever made is because it was designed around you having these robots.
It's over.
Sorry. Fry.
What a nice hot welcome.
Because the robots go about 5 times faster than the player does. So they built the aggro system around the robots, but didn't make a separate aggro system for when you're on foot. You gotta run thousands and thousands and thousands of yards away sometimes to get break aggro. Alright. That Garbo's taken care of. Yeah, sesame. Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of stuff in here, huh? Why does decoy at DNA look like cat ears? A uniquely effective device that emits false DNA signals in order to confuse pursuing hostile aliens. And it's cat ears. Huh. It's a shame that the Switch 2 did not come with Sakurai's Kart Racer instead of Mario Kart, because Mario Kart is not a good game. It's an average game. Not bad. But them bitches wanted $80. $50 is technically what you pay if you get the Switch. And $50 is a little pricey. I'd say it's about a $30 game. That's my opinion of Mario Kart World. Is that's about $30. Whereas Sakurai's Kart Racer looks like it's about worth 50, maybe even 60 bucks. But for sure, at least around 50. He looks like he put a lot of work into it. A hell of a lot more work than Mario Kart World. Is Sakurai like the last game developer at Nintendo that gives a fuck? I feel like my Switch 2, its only purpose is to play old Switch 1 games at a higher quality.
As for play,
and to play Sakurai games, because I definitely will play his Kart Racer game. I'm not buying it for $70 fucking. That is not happening. Nope. Not even kind of maybe. I can get it day one for $65, but nope, not even fucking kind of maybe. 60 is the most a video game is worth. For Kart Racer, I don't know, man. That seems a bit iffy. I'd have to play it first. Though there is a test. There is some kind of test happening soon. I don't remember. Some kind of demo, some kind of public demo or some shit. I don't remember when he said he's doing it. On the weekend or something. So we'll play that on the weekend. I'm sure it'll be a fun game. Sakurai is not perfect or anything. He definitely makes poor design choices with his games sometimes. But so do all game developers, because they don't give me a call before they release their game. I could tell them how to make their game perfect, the dumbasses. Don't know why I'm the only person on earth who seems to know what a perfect game looks like. I remember I watched pretty much all of Sakurai's game development videos, and for the most part the stuff he talked about was good, but he was 100% wrong on a few different things. 100% wrong. And I think I left comments about it. Like, I'm like, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Nah, I didn't say it like that. But no, I explained in a logical, reasonable way what the actual truth of what he was talking about was. But of course he'll never read those comments. He doesn't even, like, if they were in Japanese on his Japanese video, there's like a slight maybe fucking chance, but ain't no way he's reading English comments. No damn way. But I could definitely, because he's such an intelligent, good game developer, I guarantee I could debate him and get him to see reason. Look, here's the thing that a lot of people don't know, seem to understand, I should say.
I see.
You can make a video game, and then you know stuff about making video games, right?
Hey.
But when you play a video game, you know stuff about video games quality, right? It's like, I've spent my whole ass life playing video games. I play a lot of video games. And unlike most people, I'm a tinkerer. A tinker.
As for Blake,
when I look at a clock, I don't just see the time, I see the clock.
Friend, no?
The clock, and I think about the internals of the clock and how it keeps its time, and like I think about those things. And I do the same thing when I'm playing video games. You guys have seen it. You guys have seen me waste pointless hours just because I want to understand the way a mechanic is working. Genuinely, there's a lot of stuff that game developers do that is just not good. I normally point it out whenever I see it in the game. And this isn't just a me preference most of the time. Because there's me preference things, right? Game balancing and things like that can very much be a me preference. But yeah. I think the best way to put it in a simple way is that you don't need to know how to make risotto to know that something's off about it. If you've been eating risotto every damn day of your life for over 30 fucking years, someone hands you a plate of risotto and you're like, what the fuck is that weird tangy extra shit in this? That's kind of weird. That's not normally in risotto, and it doesn't complement the flavor at all. It clashes quite a lot, and it makes it taste weird. You know, not the best analogy, because with food it's a lot more subjective than something like video game mechanics that can often be objectively poor. For instance, the aggro system of this fucking game. Everything about it.
Great.
The dialogue system and how this person here might have something new to say to me, but there's no way of me knowing unless I talk to him. However, if I go over here to Infinity chart, there sure are a lot of motherfuckers that I would have to talk to over and over and over again to find out if they have new dialogue, huh? That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Listen well.
The easiest stuff to notice is when it's been done better. It's like this problem has been solved. Why did you create a new problem? The problem.
Hey!
It's like we've already developed a way to add 2 and 2. Why the hell are you like saying, okay, here's how you figure out what 2 plus 2 is. First, you add 99 to it. Like, huh? And right, and then after you take 99 and you divide it by 50. Like, okay. And then what? And then after like an hour of adding all these fucking numbers together, it reaches 0. And at the end of that, you add 2 plus 2 equals 4. And you're like, ugh. Bro, I don't. You got there, but I don't think you did it right. That's how a lot of these game mechanics feel. It's like, why did you do that? And then some of them are just like, oof.
Listen well.
I think the biggest problem with most video games, like the average video game, the biggest problem is the UI. The most modern video games have bad UI. Which I just feel like is shocking. And then but then I watch like these video game conferences and they show who's in charge of the UI, and it's always some new person hired fresh out of fucking school, and they're like a diversity hire or something, like they're a woman or something like that, and it's like, oh, okay. At least do they play video games? Like, it's like, you remember how fucking I saw like they did that shit in Starfield. Like they showed all the little people working on the thing, and it's like and then it's like, oh, and here's the child working on the UI for Starfield. Yeah, she's fresh out of college. She's in charge of the UI, and I'm like, bro, y'all normally, but y'all's name is Bethesda, right? Bethesda doesn't do UI pretty good. Are you seriously thinking in your team where y'all always have struggled to figure out how to do good UI, are you sure you're gonna put a child in charge of the UI because she has the right genitals? It's like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's like, all right, let's see how Starfield's UI is. Oh yeah, the worst UI of any video game I had ever played. And that's saying something, man, because there's some bad UI out there. Like Fire Emblem Three Houses UI. Oh my god, that was some bad UI. That was, oh boy. And
by the way,
Starfield put that shit to shame.
Yeah.
I remember I wrote it down. I don't know where it is. I have a folder where I wrote it down. And it was like a 20-step process or something that involved like 3 or 4 loading screens in order to sell a ship.
Hey.
So you have limited inventory space when it comes to your ships, and if you're in the middle of a planet thing or being and you're being attacked by some pirates or something, and you board their ship to fight the rest of the pirates, and the ship happens to take off and go into space, that ship is now yours. When you win the fight, the only way to get back to your ship is to take that ship and then get back to your ship. And now that ship is yours. And it's taking up your inventory space as a ship. Now, if you want to get rid of that ship, you're like, hey, I want to go down to the ship vendor and I want to sell this ship. It's like a 20-step process or something that involves like 3 or 4 load screens. And it was very difficult to figure out. Like I was never before have I ever experienced something like, bro, it's like selling an item in a video game that was forced into your inventory should be about as easy as dropping a piece of trash in a trash can. Right? It should be about that easy. Selling that ship in Starfield was like doing your taxes while trying to apply for something at a government facility, like going to the DMV or some shit and doing all that stuff, and you're applying for you're doing your taxes at the same time.
Check it out.
As all that other shit. That's what it was like. That's what it felt like. It was torture. It was fucking torture. And all I wanted to do was sell a ship. I just wanted to get it out of my fucking inventory so it doesn't take up my space. 20-something step process or some bullshit. And I wrote it down because I thought about making a video about it, because it was like so shocking how anybody would think to themselves, this is the proper way in which the user should interface with our game. Like, this is it. They're gonna really like this. This is gonna be fun.
Listen.
Like I feel like Starfield UI was gonna give me an ulcer. Like by the time I'd never finished Starfield, but if I tried, I probably would have gotten some ulcers before I managed to finish it because the UI was that bad.
Hey.
Then there's other stuff, right? There's other stuff that a lot of game developers. You want to know another simple UI mistake that most developers don't understand? Vendors need to keep their fucking mouths shut. You should have an option to talk to vendors if you want your world to feel alive. But if you don't choose to speak with them, they need to keep their fucking mouths shut. Watch this. This is a proper vendor. The shop terminal. Bam. I'm in the shop. That's how 100% of vendors should be in every video game ever made. There should be, now some vendors, depending on how immersive you want your world and things like that, maybe there's a quest to unlock them and there's like a dialogue there, you know, I don't mind there always being a dialogue button, right? Like once the vendor is spoken with the first time and you've done the RPing of the game, and
Am I right?
you now have access to buy and sell wares at said vendor. From then on, any interaction with that vendor, if you want it to be very immersive, then there should be two buttons. There should be the I want to buy and sell my shit button and the I want to talk button. I don't need a vendor to tell me their life fucking story, the same life story that they've told me literally 150,000 times in a row every motherfucking time I click on them. Like, I get it. I don't need, why are you telling me all this shit? I've already spoken to you billions of times.
Great.
But you keep telling me the same motherfucking thing. I just want to sell my stuff. Would you shut the fuck up? I don't want to have to skip your dialogue. No, that's every game, dude. Like the games, this is me just talking in general, Ascended. You probably didn't, you're coming in mid-conversation about games, things. There's so many simple things that game developers just don't understand about video games, even though they've been making video games their whole fucking lives. And the biggest mistake game developers make are with UI. Like, they just don't understand how to do good UI so often. And like one of the easy ones. Hey, welcome and thanks for following, by the way. And one of the easiest ones that there are is vendor UI. Like, unless it's a specialty vendor, there should just be some very basic dialogue the first time you talk to them. And then after that, you should just have access to them, a buy and sell button. Every time you go to them, it's as simple as this right here. It's like, oh, hey, I want to talk to the vendor. Bam, I'm in the store. No preamble. No, nothing. Just you're in the store. But there's game, but there, here's the bad part, right? There'll be games where they'll do this, and it won't just be, they'll make you listen to dialogue that you've heard thousands of times in order to access the vendor. And here's the worst part. After you've done skip the same dialogue 500 times in a row, right? And then you go speak to them the 568th time. All right, 568. And you're like, here we go. I'm just going to talk to him the 568th time to access the menu. Skip. Wait, what the fuck was all that text? That's not normal text. What was that text? What did they just say? Wait, why did it say something? Why do I have a dialogue option now? What's happening? It's like, I've talked to this motherfucker over 500 times, and now I have a dialogue option with the vendor. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. There's not even a button to like look at the past dialogue like every RPG should have. So what am I doing here? Do I have to reload the fucking game? Or like play back a video if I'm streaming it or something in order to know what the hell had just happened here, because I was skipping the damn dialogue because every damn time I talk to them, they talk to me about some dumb shit. Persona shoutouts for that. Exactly. Persona, that is something that Persona does. You'll go to a place to do some, like you'll go there to do the fusions, and they're like, blah, 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 fusion, blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, bitch, I've heard it like 100 times. Please, let's get to the fusion. And then like the 558th time you go and talk to them, they're like, blah, 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 super important information about something that I haven't ever spoken to you about. And you're like, skip, 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 skip. Wait, what? What was that?
Yeah.
But that's where, yes, Persona, not all games from Atlas do it, but most Atlas games, especially the Persona ones, have a dialogue button, as all RPGs should have. That is so simple for them to do. All RPGs should have it.
Friend, no? Whoa! As for Blake.
You know what another mechanic that all RPGs should have that have AI companions? Custom
As
AI.
for Blake.
You should just be able to customize the AI. I remember I was able to do that in Final Fantasy 12. I think we could figure it out, right? I think we could figure it out 20 years later how to have custom AI. So it's like these guys are programmed to act certain ways. I should be able to go into my team and be like, okay, team, let's go into actions or AI or whatever the hell you call it, right? Or party tactics. And then you're like, all right, Fog, I want you to focus more on this. If the team is in danger, you need to prioritize healing before you prioritize this. And you need to prioritize doing this, and you need to... this character, I would prefer if this character prioritize saving their TP so that they can res people if someone goes down. And all that's optional. Just give a basic AI system like you do in every RPG that has AI companions. But what the hell's wrong with giving me an interface that lets me customize it slightly? Yeah, you don't, and you just have a little pop-up when you introduce the mechanic. You have a little pop-up. It's like, oh, did you know you can actually customize your party's AI with tactics? This isn't necessary to complete the game in any way, but it's very helpful in having your companions act the way you think they should act. And it probably will make the game a bit easier on the higher difficulties. And so, you know, most players aren't going to even bother engaging with it because it's probably too complex a mechanic. But it's something that probably wouldn't take too long to create and would allow a lot of players to be way more immersed in their game and have like cool teams that they've customized to work with them in like very specific ways. There's man. All right, let's take a look. Let's do a quest. I feel like quests are missing here. Hopefully I didn't like fail a quest because I went too far ahead or something. I know there was a quest here that I did and another quest somewhere else that I did, but I feel like there was like 5 orange quests in here. Now there's only 2. And I think I only did 2. Suspicious.
Back to the future. Let's see if we have a new holo figure, and then I'm gonna go to. Oops. Like, see, this is a simple. Here's another simple problem, right? So what we want to do is display holo figures here, right? So if I stand here and I do this, explain to me why I can't move my camera. I can't even see the full creature. Like, he's blocking it with his hands. My body's blocking half the damn thing. Like, why you do this thing? Just let me see the thing. Instead, I gotta back out. I gotta adjust the camera, move, make sure that they're out of the way too. And now I can see what I'm messing with. This is why I say the game developers, just give me a call, man. I'll tell you what you messed up in your game. Because I'm the knower, man. I'm the knower. I like the trigger happy one. He's like, ah. But I'm keeping the Back to the Future reference instead. And definitely the Squirtle Squad. Oh yeah, character lore and records, definitely. Big deal. Especially in a long game. Another thing that all long games should have is a cutscene, like booklet or diary or something like that. Just some sort of little theater you can go to that lets you access all previous cutscenes, and I mean all.
Listen.
There ain't no reason to stop any. Like, not just the pre-rendered cutscenes, but even the in-game rendered cutscenes. There's no damn reason. If the player's seen it, let them go back and look at it. And more important than that, when you have this like theater that lets you access all the cutscenes, there should be an option there to say play in order, and all it does is it plays every cutscene that you've experienced in the game in the order that you specifically experienced it. There's a good reason for this, because if a video game has, I don't know, about like 60 hours of play in it, if you just go through the main story and only do a few side quests, that's still a lot of hours for some people. Some people don't have that kind of time. Some people get distracted. They come back 2 or 3 weeks later and they're like, what the fuck is going on now? Or like me, I've come back to video games like a couple of years later. And sometimes it's been so damn long, I just gotta start the game over. I don't even remember what the hell was happening at all.
Friend, no.
I play a lot of video games. All right, let's go into town and get that level 4 quest that's popped up over here. See what that thing's all about. I feel like I should do what Sakurai did and make a how to make video games collection of videos. Because some of these developers, they don't understand the most basic shit.
Great.
Oh, that's what I was doing over there. I'd forgotten what I was doing over here. Now, there's some things that are you know, some things a little bit more complicated to do, and they're gonna eat up a lot of the budget type of thing, and those things are obviously compromised. You can make compromises there and whatnot, but the more you compromise, man, the player knows. Even if they don't like know, like even if they're like not actively, I think it just does it automatically, right? See, explain to me. Okay, it does. All right. Because if I do this, yeah, see, there you go. There's some games that don't do that though. Like there's another example. It'd be easier just to put a, like here, a better way to do this is to have a give all button. Friends' generosity is never ending. As thank you gift, Nippon add new battle traits to full product line. Friends can see for themselves at Shop Terminal. I need to look at these Nippon things. Someone was talking about them. Then we'll do some quest stuff. Weapons. I don't really know what's Nippon though. Does it say it's Nippon? Shop lineup. So I can't sort by the creators of the stuff. One mechanic I still haven't engaged with in this game is right here. Oops. Develop new gear. We're gonna get pop-ups. This weapon powered drone storm series. This weapon's power becomes clear when engaging multiple foes at close range. Each of the many independently moving blades revolves around at blinding speed to rip and rend nearby foes, pushing them back in the perfect marriage of offense and defense. Is that it? I wonder how many of those pop-ups I would have gotten. Is there a, for a game like this that has a lot of cosmetics, this little ass window here is not enough. I should be able to have my character on screen and see what it looks like. What it look like. What it look like. Super civilian attire? What the hell is that? Oh wait. What the hell is going on there? I can't make out much, but I don't think I need to make out much. Elite super civilian attire? Unique, and it shows like a tie symbol. Oh my lordy lordy. Bro, a G-string. I don't see this. Oh, is this it? Drone storm. Drone storm.
I need octopus boards? Where the hell do you find an octopus board? Huh. Oh wait, scale frames. You can develop whole ass scale frames. That's neat. Wow. Wow. Now return to title. Want to save that pop up. But yeah, I think I like what Sakurai did with those videos. He talked about some stuff that even I really hadn't thought about here and there. And then the other things that of course I wouldn't have thought about because it's strictly a game development tactic type of thing, like different ways to do art and whatnot inside of a thing, and how to do presentations with, you know, that kind of stuff. What the things that he said as far as with like presentations and whatnot, that like that already made sense to me without him having to say it. Like I've had to do that with my mom a few times. Like even she, you know, she's my mom. She's like much older than me, you know, because she's my mom. But I still have to tell her, like she'll be like giving me this long spiel about something or another, and in the casual conversation such as like what I'm speaking with you guys with, it's perfectly fine, right? But what'll happen is that she'll be like wanting to speak with like a head manager or something like that at her job, and she's saying what she's gonna say, and I'm like, why are you saying all that? You're wasting too much time. Like none of that stuff that you were talking about is important really. And she's like, what? Of course it is. Blah blah blah. Like no, because they're gonna just zone out. Like they're gonna zone out way before you get to the important stuff. You need to, like, you're talking to people who they don't want to be talking to you. First off, they consider themselves important. They think they got better shit to do than to listen to you talk to them about some bullshit. And so you need to get their attention. So you need to lead with the important stuff, and then you need to then give the context in very easy to consume bullet point style things, and then ask them if they want more details about things. And, you know, make sure to use like important phrasing when it comes to certain things that you consider important. Like, it's like this phrase, if you say it this way, it's going to get their attention a lot more than if you say it the way you were saying it. Like, make sure to not leave out make sure to not leave out the words, you know, these words. You want to say these words for sure every time, because that's going to grab their attention, because that's like part of their job and really fucking important to them. So you say that and it gets their attention. All right, let's talk to that level 4 person. No. Yeah, I don't know, like, what the heck that's about. Like, a lot of people don't understand that kind of thing. The last thing you want to do when speaking to your management about something that's important, that you really want them to understand, is ramble on about specific details of things that are just going to be in one ear and out the other. So, like, when he was talking about all that stuff
when he's talking about giving presentations. Like everything he was saying, I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's the kind of shit I've had to deal with. Like, even though I've never had to give a presentation, you know, for a video game or anything like that. We've all worked, so we've all had to have conversations with the bosses and whatnot. There's ways to do it, right? You're not out having drinks and shooting the shit, you know. They're taking up their time. They want to be doing something else. Gotta make it worth their while. I have to say, you dress really well. You might even give Victoria a run for her fashion money, actually. I love someone who's not afraid to play with color, you know what I mean? Maybe we Manon should take a page from you and from your book. What? You know what? I'm gonna pick your brain with some fresh ideas into our new line. Victoria and I are going to turn the world of intergalactic apparel upside down, I think. Yes, just you wait. Victoria, huh? Oh, how are these three doing? Let's see. Well, they're slowly getting up there. Like I'm forgetting something. Our brand Belly Betty's Fashion prides itself in offering products made for women by women, no matter what species they may be. But so far, we've only been able to reach a human audience. If we want to succeed on Mara, we need to start bringing Manan women into the fold. What about Napan? Which is precisely what I've tasked Pannier here to accomplish as head of the new Manan sales division. Hello, hello, leave it to me. As the rising star of non-human fashion, I'm in position to revolutionize Manan apparel, you say. But, in your opinion, how does current Manan fashion strike you? Does it all look the same? Confess that all Manan clothes look shockingly similar. Praise Manan clothing as individual and varied. Nah, it is pretty much the same. Ah, you have very, very fine taste, don't you? You see, we Manan have no custom of wearing clothes specifically designed for our own body. Most Manan will throw on anything, even if it's too big and not especially flattering, you know. I have it. Yes, Victoria, you need to craft undergarments like the ones you humans wear, but in Manan sizes. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of isekais. I started watching some anime isekai stuff, and one thing I've noticed that tends to be pretty common in them is that everyone in the world is retarded. Like it does, like the whole world, like the history of the world is retarded. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, your world is not where it should be. Like your world is inconsistent and it doesn't make sense. Explain to me how your planet hasn't figured out flavor for food yet. I'm sorry? Like, was your world created 5 years ago and for some reason everyone on your planet has dead taste buds until 2 days ago, and because like people would have figured out flavorful foods a long ass time ago. But no, the isekai person comes back and they're like, take a look at this, I can make food have flavor, and they're like, holy shit. Like the chefs of kings and shit like that will be marveling at the fact that people can make flavorful food. Making a specific exotic dish is one thing, but like they'll straight up, like legitimately, they'll not know how to make good tasting food until the isekai person tells them, and I'm like, that is stupid. And there's other cases of that kind of thing, right? It would make sense for them to go there and then giving like technology and things that they wouldn't normally have. But there'll be other things too that like everyone around them is just, the world is like pointlessly stupid on certain things. Like they won't have invented any kind of board game style things. And so then the person's like, look, here's a board game style thing I made. And they're like, gasp, you can use objects to make games? Inconceivable. How did you accomplish this task? like the world feels like it was made by babies and populated by nothing but babies the whole damn time. Like they would have their own board game style stuff already. I feel like just to poke fun of those isekais, there should be like a realistic isekai where someone gets isekai and they're like, I'm gonna be fabulously wealthy because I'm gonna teach the chefs how to make good food. And then they try to make food and the chef's like, that tastes alright, but taste this. And they're like, holy shit, this tastes way better than something I can make. Probably because it's a foreign world and I'm not familiar with their ingredients, and these people have been living on this planet for a long ass time, and there's a huge history of fucking cooking with these very specific ingredients and these specific flavors. Of course they're much better fucking cooks than me. Fuck. And then they're like, oh, take a look at this, I'm an invented board game. And they're like, yeah, we have another board game that's like that. It's called this, and it's way more popular than whatever the hell that is. That looks kind of pointlessly complicated. We all like to play this instead. This is one of our, you know, like, what the fuck? Come on, man. What am I doing here? I'm trying to teach these people about all these things and make all this money. It's not working. Yeah, it turns out that when people have been living in a world for a really long time, they tend to figure out how to do things in that world. That's sort of subtle. Concealed fashion is fantastic. So like this super advanced alien race of ditzy people don't understand the concept of fashion, and humans had to introduce it to them. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever, dude. That sort of subtle concealed fashion is fantastic, isn't it? Very, very confident boosting. That's an interesting idea, Pena, though we'll need to do some research. I have no idea what kind of size chart to use for Manon. Maybe we'll just have my good friend here do it. It is decided. Go into town and ask 3 Manon for their measurements. Backpedal. As will be willing to share. Inform Pannier that you'd be far too embarrassed to ask people for their sizes. Why do humans keep such data secret? It seems so narrow-minded, doesn't it? Manon are very, very open about such questions, you know. So will you go ask them? I need Pannier to stay here and start working up some designs. I understand it's rather sudden, but would you mind helping us? We can shake up the new LA apparel scene together. Oh, and in addition to the measurements, we need material to craft the garments. A handful of supplies, leather would be perfect. If you can track some down. Appreciate all your help. This division is brand new, so we are still rather understaffed. Here be me tums. It doesn't feel good. For juniors. This is important. Let's take a screenshot. For juniors, talk to these people. For misses and for older women. They should all be in these places. Alright. What is this quest, by the way, I'm on? The Fashionista. Fashionista. Swimming trunk stuff. My headache went away most of the day today, but it's coming back again, unfortunately. Many days of a headache. It's kind of annoying. All right, let's save here because, like, I don't know if I need to remember who was a child or an adult or an elder or whatever. Like, I'm not interested in all that at the moment. You need something, perhaps? Because I'm not working right now, so I'm basically doing nothing, which I guess makes me free for whatever. Express worry about her jobless status. We've already done this, right? What? Get measurements. You must be a friend of Pena, you know? In that case, I'll tell you anything you want. What measurements do you need? Bust, waist, hip. Easy enough. Wait just a minute, and I'll take those readings. Here are my measurements. So I'm just, what do you need these for anyway? Underwear. That sounds kind of interesting. Maybe I'll give them a try once they're available. Let us go. Robot powers. Activate. I said robot powers activate. Robot powers activate. There we go. They have been activated. Is this the crazy gun merchant that we have that video, that statue of?
What's wrong?
Yes. Can I help you? Non-disclosure agreements keep me from discussing work, but I'm happy to speak about anything else. Probably. Hey Patrick, how's it going, man? You want measurements of my body's physical dimensions? As it turns out, all of my biometrics were taken when I started work at my current job. You are welcome to copy that data if you want. I won't ask what you aim to do with these numbers. All right, yes, I will. Wonder where, you say? Wonder where?
This is some new manner of weapon, perhaps. That sounds so deadly. Wishing her luck in R&D. I don't remember the specifics, but I wish you luck in your R&D efforts. Wonderwear. Surely that's already a thing. Surely some person has patented the word wonderwear. Oh, it's in the Manon ship. Perfect. Perfect.
Hey.
Hello, space aliens. I am here. I must take your measurements.
Listen! Fascinating, right? Hello!
Oh, a human. I find you all very fascinating, no? I'm happy to talk to you, or talk for as long as you like, okay? Measurements. Oh, you are here on an errand for my daughter. Are you now? And just what has Pannier gotten herself into this time? Collaborating with humans to make underwear. Most fascinating. Of course, I'll help you in any way I can, won't I? If you don't mind staying right there for a moment, I'll go measure myself. Here you are. Straight from my body to yours. Will we, Manon, all start dressing in human-style clothes from now on, perhaps? Well, I can't wait. Tell my darling girl to keep up the good work, won't you?
Good!
Alright. We have gotten the measurements of the Manon people. Now, let us do the questies. I imagine this is pretty much all I have to do besides gathering the materials, because
Fascinating, right? Listen!
this quest came out of nowhere and it's only a level 4 quest, so it's probably comically easy. Why no go up lip? Why have to stop shit to go up? See, this is thing game development. You should spend time working on this thing game developer. I should not have to do the. Jump and land on water, you have to like stop everything you're doing for a second. Like, why? Why does this thing happen? Yardley, I will destroy you, Yardley. Play map. Play. I've been ran over. Wait, what? I'm not giving the stuff to them? Wait, what? Now I can give the stuff? What the hell was that? Tanya is fascinating to watch. It's just one fresh new idea after the next with her. If we can bring those ideas to market, I think we can revolutionize the way Manon women dress. And how are you progressing? Are the materials and the measurements ready? Mayhaps.
Great. This should be plenty. We can start cutting samples right away. Say, Panya, once the samples are complete, will you be the first model for us? I would be very, very, very happy to be the first ever underwearer in Manon history, wouldn't I? Excellent. Well, have them stitched in no time flat. Perfect. They're ready when you are, Panya. Copy that. I'll be right back, okay? I can't wait to see how they feel. Gua Nra, he says. What was this? Being squeezed like this is very uncomfortable, you know. This isn't fashion, it is bondage. Do you really wear things like these? Aren't they so awful? Explain that men's underwear are less restrictive. Say that you know exactly how she feels. Less restrictive. Wait. How the fuck did Elle and the other guy like that? And Fog is like, bro, I don't even know. Males and females wear different kinds, do they? It seems Earth women have a harsh lot. By choice. This crushy, squeezy feeling is unbearable. I'm taking these off now, right now. I thought I might die for a minute. Even for fashion, there are limits to what I'll do. I suppose underwear could be a bit of a hard sell if you aren't used to it. I didn't think of that. Like, what the fuck kind of, like, did you guys give her things that were like 5 sizes too small? There should have been nothing that was like constricting her. Maybe we should try approaching the Manon customer through cosmetics instead. That reminds me, Victoria, you have a very nice smell. Better than most other humans, right? Were you maybe born different? Bro, what you need to sell them is bottled essence of pizza. They'll love it. The Manon will buy that shit up. Just say, do not eat or drink on the bottle, because then they'll probably just try to eat and drink it first. I wear perfume. It's an aromatic spray made from a combination of pleasing scents. Oh, another form of invisible fashion. Yes, excellent. I think Manon are much more likely to enjoy this. A new fragrance made especially for the Manon women. I think I might actually wear. I'm telling you, pizza. They need to smell like pizza. The men won't be able to resist them. Like catnip for these damn people. Then it's time for our good friend to go collect scents we Nippon enjoy. After that, we can mix them up into a dangerously fresh new perfume. Oh, gosh.
Hey.
Like, what was up with the underwear? Was I supposed to talk to them in a specific order or something? Hold on, let's take a look at the screenshot I took. It didn't say talk to them in a specific order, so... Well, they didn't say it there. Let's delete this one. Wait. Why did I take this screenshot? Was it something funny? I don't remember. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's delete it. Delete. Look at his fucking face, bro. Look at the face. What's this one? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wait, I still need to find the last one of those, don't I? I forgot about that. What the hell are all these? Are these mistake screenshots or something? Or oh no, I needed those to help find the thing. All right, let's delete those too. All right, delete. Oh wait, not that one.
Roads stretch out before us. So many paths. Which do you choose? That's up to you. Sometimes you might run astray. You'll stop, maybe cry in frustration. But you know, that's all right. For the roads, they go
On without end.
Listen.
All right. Where are we going, video game? Way over there, huh? Well, let's go here instead. Wait, what am I doing here now? Party map missions. Yeah, missions. Sona herb. The hell that? I already had 2 of them. Now I need a 4th one. 'Cause you know I need one to grow on. These are not Sona herbs. Do not hear me say I need one to grow on. Small town fighter bombberry. Yeah, they're just probably AI generated names. These people, I mean these accounts that come in trying to advertise bots. Like the bots that come in trying to advertise bots. Like, by the way, did you know we can sell bots? Like, thank you, bot. No thanks. No thank you, bot. No thank you, bot. Where is my thingies? I need the thingies. Mission. Keep hearing something. Here, hold on. Need the sound to go quiet for me. Feel like I'm hearing the buzz of electricity. I wonder if that's my TV. Yeah, I think the sound stopped. I don't know what was making that noise, but my TV's backlight went out and it's been flickering since. And I'm worried, 'cause it also will flicker with the speaker sound sometimes. So I'm a little paranoid that there's a short or something. But, you know, if there was like a little buzzy electrical like sound, I wasn't sure what the hell that was. It went away though. I don't smell anything. Where the hell are the things that you can pick up? There's no things. Finally. The TV is under a year old, by the way. Can you believe it? A life pod. Oh no, they're dead. They're dead, Jim. We didn't get to save somebody. Sona herb. It's about damn time you gave me another one. It's about damn time. Wait, these guys can be stepped on?
No resting. Step in and face the next one. No resting. Step in and face the next one.
How many dudes was that? Les parties, les skills. Boost beam resistance by 12. Not interested. Arts. No new arts. I hit exactly. I'm at 0 now. 0 of 80. Interesting. Making progress. Get stepped on.
No resting. Step in and face the
Wait, where'd
next
the other
one.
one go? Oh, there it is.
Well, that one gave me pins and needles.
No. It had you on the pins and the needles.
We're giving it to her this time, huh? All right. No. No, I didn't want to overwrite that one. Gosh darn it, too late. Will forever be overwritten.
Thanks.
Nice!
Well, it smells like you have something good on you, doesn't it? Which ingredient do you think is best for perfume? I don't know. Does it matter? An air with a sweet, fresh, and relaxing aroma. Even the most lively of creatures is said to be calmed by this scent. Ingestion may cause feeling of euphoria. With side effect of it includes chest thumping and shrieks of joy. However, its intense spice be taken into consideration. I mean, this one seems like the correct one. I don't think we should be whatever the hell that is. Doesn't even talk about its scent. Let's just find out. Man, this screen is so damn dark. Didn't even last 1 year, man. Even last 1 year. All right, Route B and Route A. Your undergarment design failed, but your knowledge of Manan tastes results in a wild new perfume. But your knowledge of Manan taste results in a refreshing new perfume. Wild or refreshing? So I guess it's fine either way. The only difference between the results is a slight word change when in their affinity link. So I'm guessing wild versus refreshing is the difference. I feel like I should go with my original thing. I like wild, for sure. But I feel like I want to stick with bland. Xenoblade X. All right. If this talked at all about the scent, I would be tempted. All right. We're going with the rare, fancier, refreshing, relaxing aroma. Sniff, sniff. Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? Just great. Here, let me take a whiff. It's sweet, almost calming. Sensitive girl on the inside. Though I'm a bit surprised you agree, Panya. I thought you would have gone for something edgier. I'm a sensitive girl on the inside, Victoria. Here, friend. Why don't you have a sniff as well? It's quite calming. Explain that you prefer a wilder scent. Yeah, sure. It's fine. I could see this going over well with battle-weary blades. A little pick-me-up, you know. I'll contact production and tell them to get started on this, and here, this is for your hard work. Thanks for your help and for being so flexible. C and C medium female.
Ow!
Hold on.
Hey, thanks.
We're fortunate to have so many Xenoform customers in our shop lately. It's been boosting sales, but the other day we had a disturbing encounter with a blade operative who came into the shop. He started screaming and frothing at the mouth, claiming that we are traitors for fawning over the Manan. Then he demanded that our shop be closed at once. Naturally, our customers were terrified, and we immediately sent a complaint to Blade HQ. Man, the flickering screen of my TV is very distracting. Very, very distracting. Don't get me wrong, we're grateful for all the Blade has done for us. But that one with the crazy ideas is nothing but trouble.
Hey.
This fragrance is so calming. I'm sure everyone had difficulty relaxing since we arrived here on Mirror. A fragrance like this could be a big seller for us. We're going to start working in Pannier and develop products that appeal to Manan and women as well. I hope you'll be looking forward to Belle's Betty fashion and worldwide stuff and things. My mother and I are really living it up here in the wonderful city, you know. It's a shame whose experience is marred, though the whole experience is marred by these contracts and promises you value so much. They make it exceedingly difficult to be for an honest Manan to leave the ship and live amongst the rest of you. Thankfully, Victoria is understanding, but it sounds like humans usually insist their workers go to the office the same hours every single day or something. That's a tall order for free-spirited wanderers of the cosmos like the Manan. We sleep when we're sleepy, and we work when we're worky. You know what I mean.
Nice.
Wait, that wasn't it.
Nice.
That relaxing perfume Victoria and I came up with has been a massive seller, don't you think? Whenever I'm with her, the ideas flow like water. She's totally wild, isn't she? We need to keep pushing those boundaries out, though, don't we? Hey, I've got it. You humans like to wear makeup, don't you? There's got to be a way to bring that to Manan market. Maybe some powder to lighten our complexions. Actually, that sounds terrifying. We'd look like ghosts, wouldn't we? This pushing the boundaries things might be harder than I thought. All right, now I'm forgetting something.
What is it I am forgetting? I are forgetting. What is I are forgetting?
Unbelievable.
The cult members are gone.
Hello. Listen carefully, all right? Hello.
Gosh darn it, what am I forgetting? It serves her right. It did serve her right. Let's talk about this some more. That sore loser Frazee up and ran off somewhere. She should be ashamed for trying to trick us, don't you think? I just hope that my non-believers who went with her are all right, you know? Wait, what? Some people left with her for real? Every day I wake up sorry that I doubted Dr. Staccata. But at least we can move past it now, hopefully. Gosh darn it, what am I forgetting?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm personally not a fan of the town music. The game's got some good soundtracks, but the town music is kind of odd. Especially the nighttime town music, where it's like rapping or something. I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's making sense. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's not a song. Stop it. It's no Xenoblade 1, that's for sure. Xenoblade 1's music is the bee's knees. The bee's knees, I tell you. I not see monster who can assist with music. Welcome back, Sword. Aha, here's one that can assist with the music.
Attack from range. Follow me.
Allow us!
Superior decoy round.
Wild smash!
Right! Oh, did it! Triple them and pile on the hits.
Atomic kick.
Slash!
Furious blast. Shoot down while they're in the air.
I'll try.
The Chewy.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
The Chewy.
See how I stack up the hits? Move in for the kill.
kill you now.
Certainly. Beam barrage. Good, he throw. Now we get them. Right.
Is this my big chance?
Time storm.
Move it for the kill.
Now, follow with a real bone crusher.
Look at us. We're on a stroll.
Triple the enemy. Now's your chance. Upper hand.
Slit edge. Repair.
Right in the kisser. Now cripple them.
I should keep using this. I need to build up my TP.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it for
Roger
the
that.
kill.
Watch me dish out some punch.
I am the great Cornholio after all, and I do need TP. Lots of it. It only makes sense. Alright, so where is my mech? The boar doesn't look tasty? Eh, you can never really know. It's an alien planet, man. It could be the most delicious thing on the whole planet. I want to Flintstones this thing, man. I want to Flintstones this thing so bad. I want to go up its tail and slide down it and jump. I want to have a yabba dabba do time, damn it. Yeah, we should do that one next. Yeah, I definitely like most stuff better about Xenoblade 1. Definitely the music, like this game's music isn't bad. I like some of its tracks a lot. But I pretty much, I don't think there is a track I dislike in Xenoblade X. I mean, Xenoblade 1. Like even just like you just chill on the title screen. It's just chill. You're just sitting there looking at all your people. Playing through like remembering all the memories that you made with all your little companions throughout the game as they sit there and look out at the water. Like do 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 do. So peaceful. But so deep with memories. Oh. The memories. The sacrifices. The victories. Triumphed over our enemies. Saved the world. Final Fantasy. Good music should have like for a fantasy game, we should have that epic fantasy kind of like thing to it. Was it daytime or nighttime where it had that Tim Burton feel, Soren? Wasn't there a... Hold on. Area map. There it is. I remember I left a marker. I did this in various places throughout the game. I can't remember. Markers where I was like, wow, I like this view. I'm gonna leave a marker so I remember it. I don't remember. Was it sunrise or sunset? I know it was one of those two. I feel like it might have been sunset. Is Tim Burton in love with Johnny Depp? I don't know, man. You had him all Edward Scissorhandy. Let's see. Let's change time to closer to sunset. Look at little pineapple Ricky, bro. Pineapple Ricky. There's the sun. I was like, where's the sun? There's like the perfect angle. I don't remember where it is. It's around here somewhere. All right. Let's go to area map. It was Valak Mountain. I don't remember if it was daytime or nighttime. Does Ricky have his fish weapon? I don't know. It looks like he has his fish head skeleton weapon. Like this doesn't this feel like some Tim Burton inspired music? Yeah, so it's daytime in this area, and it's like, what the hell? Tim Burton make this track or something? What the hell going on? Ultima Online. Do you play Ultima Online, DLC gamer? Oh no, the music's gonna change. It's nighttime. The crystals are activating because the sun has gone down. And the Tim Burton music fades away and changes to the nighttime track. Like a sad Batman thing. You mean Tim Burton's Batman movie? Are aware that one of the most famous Batman movies was made by Tim Burton, right? Final Fantasy 16 had a killer story. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since 13. Ugh. So I am going to replay Final Fantasy 12 at some point. I never finished Final Fantasy 12, and I definitely want to finish it. And so they put it on the Switch. I'm also going to play that Final Fantasy Tactics, that game that's fully voice acted. Oh, I really liked Final Fantasy Tactics. I played it a whole bunch of times when I was young. So I look forward to playing the voice acted version of the game. And here it is, Final Fantasy 12. Right there. Right there. We'll play that too. At some point. Would I recommend Final Fantasy Tactics? I don't know, man. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was fun building up my people, making them stronger, winning the difficult fights, and doing the story like it was this big epic story with like you're trying to get the, I don't remember all the details of the story. I just remember, you know, it being like a big epic like war, political intrigue type story with the Zodiac stones and monsters disguising themselves as humans and all kinds of cool things. Dude, Final Fantasy, I played after playing the Final Fantasy VII remake game and being like disappointed that they changed so much about Final Fantasy VII and turned it into like Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts edition or something like that. Like a year or two later, I played through Final Fantasy VII, the original, the entirety of it. After several years, I replayed it, and there's a mod that you can get where it actually has the game fully voice acted, and it's such a great mod because like it's 100% fan made, right? So most of the main characters have some pretty decent voice acting, especially for fan made. But some of the side characters' voice acting is just like laughable, and it feels perfect for a game that came out in 1996 or 7 or whatever. Like, you know, that's the same year that not the same year, but the same decade as the Jill sandwich. and all the other things, and it's like oh my god, it is not by my hand that I was once again given life. I was brought here by humans who was to pay me tribute. You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same can be said of all religions. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? Bro, I love old video game voice acting. Like, it's so like hit or miss. And it really adds to the charm of those older games. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake was definitely like good part cringe. And some of it was just horribly done. Like, just horribly. I heard recently that the director of the Final Fantasy VII remakes said that you should not play the original game and you should just play the new ones. I'm like, oh yeah? Is that because you're too afraid to let people know that, like, once they play the original, they'll be like, oh, these games aren't as good. These new games aren't as good. That's why he doesn't want them. He knows his games are inferior, dude. The Final Fantasy VII story is so much better. I think one of the biggest sins of the remake is the destruction of Sephiroth. They turned him into a pussy. He's just this like little pussy who keeps dropping feathers everywhere for some weird reason. He's like, hey Cloud, how's it going here? I want your cock and balls in my mouth. By the way, here's a feather. Peace out, bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's happening? That's Sephiroth now? I'm like, oh, okay. And you haven't even left, by the end of the game, you haven't even left Midgard yet. By the end of the remake, you haven't even left Midgard yet, and you're like, and Sephiroth is like, Cloud, I'm about to make you my woman. And I'm like, oh, okay. Someone here's already a woman, but sure, whatever. And then I thoroughly whooped the ass of Sephiroth, and he's like, oh, that hurts so good. I'm gonna leave now. Don't follow me though, because I'm really tough and scary. And I'm like, okay, goodbye, Sephiroth. Like, are we seriously going to be chasing Sephiroth for the rest of the fucking games that they're gonna release? Like, who gives a shit about Sephiroth? He's a little bitch that I beat the shit out of before I even left fucking Midgard. Like, who cares? They turned one of the most iconic villains in video game history into a little bitch that you just wax the ass off of. Just destroy him. You just thoroughly destroy him as he's just a joke of a character. And you're only like 1/5 of the way through the story of the game. But we're supposed to be following him, and he's supposed to be like the big bad. In the original game, Sephiroth, they're like, Sephiroth. Yo, yeah, I heard of Sephiroth. He was like the baddest ass motherfucker ever to be on the planet. And they're like, so they talk about him occasionally, and everyone talks about him with reverence or fear or both. But they don't really show you much of him because he's supposedly gone. But your character knows about him, so you get a flashback with Sephiroth, and Sephiroth is in your party, and you're controlling your character. You take a turn, and you're fighting a big ass dragon, and you're like, hiya, and you do your little bitch ass damage, and then it's Sephiroth's turn, and he's just been standing there, as the kids say nowadays, just farming aura, just standing there, and then it's his turn, and he just chops the motherfucking dragon one time, kills it, end of battle, next battle. And so you have Sephiroth on your team and he just one-shots everything like it's a fucking joke. And so you're like, damn, Sephiroth is a badass. Holy shit. And then after the and then at the end of the flashback, like Sephiroth is going crazy and shit. The whole town's on fire. Everything's fucked up. Cloud's like, what's happening? Who did this? And then he turns around and Sephiroth is standing there just staring at him. And then he just turns and walks away into the fucking fire like it's not even there. Like, like he's just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about some fire. Only pussies care about fire. I'm Sephiroth. Fuck some fire. He just walks through the fire like it's not even fucking there. And before that, even before that flashback, the first thing you finally see about Sephiroth is you guys were taken prisoner and you're put in cells, and then you come out the cells, and because there's like some alarms going off and shit's going down, and you come out the cells and there's blood everywhere. There's blood on the ceilings. Whenever you enter combat, the combat screens that used to just be like mechanical building inside building stuff, there's blood all over everything every time you enter combat now. And when you're walking around the overworld, there's blood everywhere on everything. And you're like, what the fuck happened to this place? I guess it got overrun with monsters or something. This is weird. Like, what the fuck happened to this place? Then you get to the top of the tower, and Sephiroth's sword is stabbed through the chest of the guy who the game up to that point had been setting up as the big bad. It's like, this the big bad, guys. Everything that's going down in Midgar that's bad is because of this badass motherfucker running this place. And now he's dead. You didn't even get to see him die. Instead, you just see a big ass, like 6 foot long sword stabbed through his chest, just sitting there. Cloud's like, Sephiroth? The Sephiroth sword. Oh shit. And then after that, you leave the town and you talk about Sephiroth with your companions, and that's when you get the flashback of his combat and him walking through fire like he don't even give a shit. And everyone's like, damn, he's a badass motherfucker. I've been hearing he's badass the whole game, but now we finally get to see he's badass. And then after that big ass long flashback that you're controlling your characters and whatnot, now you start progressing outside of Midgar, and the first thing you come to is a swamp. The first thing you come to is a swamp. And if you try to cross that swamp on foot, a big ass snake shadow comes through the water and gets your ass, and it will whoop your ass. Like, you might think you're doing okay, but the moment you get its health below a certain percentage, the snake goes upright really tall. It activates its ability, which swipes away one of your 3 characters. So it just deletes one of your 3 characters from combat, and now you only have 2 left. Now, this is a clever thing that they've done here, because they're trying to build more story for Sephiroth, or as the kids say, they're setting up more aura farming here for Sephiroth. All right, so the reason why that character is deleted from the combat is because that snake is about to fucking destroy you. The very next thing it does is it uses an ability that just one-shots your whole team. However, you don't get a game over. Why don't you get a game over? Because one of your characters was removed from the party, so they're still alive. See? That's smart programming. That's smart game design. They show you how badass this snake is without giving you a game over. So then you have to figure out how to get across this water. So you go through this chocobo thing, you buy a chocobo, you learn how to do that and ride the chocobo and whatnot, and then you can use the chocobo to get across the water and avoid the snake. And the first thing you find on the other side of the swamp is a cutscene where there's a tree where 20 feet up the tree has been broken in half, and it's just a big spike. And what is on that spike but that big ass motherfucking snake? One of those big ass snakes is impaled on that spike with blood coming down the tree and everything. And Cloud's like, Sephiroth was here. And as the player, you're like, fuck, Sephiroth is badass. And that's what they do the whole game. The whole game they're doing that. They set up this bull, like they show you how badass this snake is, right? He's like, this snake is fucking badass. And they do it in a way where it's not obnoxious to the player. And then right after that, they're like, oh yeah, but Sephiroth whooped that snake's ass. He ain't scared of those kinds of snakes. That shit's nothing to him. He impaled that shit on like a 20-foot fucking tree he broke in half. And the whole time, right? The whole time, you're chasing after Sephiroth. You are a fucking poodle chasing after a fucking giant ass tank. That's what's going on here. A tank is rolling down the fucking street, and you're a little poodle chasing the tank, barking at it. That's what it feels like, because it's still the beginning of the game, and you know that you have to stop Sephiroth, but you're like, how the fuck can I stop someone this strong? And that is the game. You spend the whole game chasing this enemy that is so much fucking stronger than you, and the only reason you're alive is because you're not fucking important enough for Sephiroth to even bother with. But you know you have to find a way to find him and stop him. And over the course of the game, you gather friends and equipment and experience that makes you into incredibly strong characters who can rival Sephiroth by the end of the game. Or you can play Final Fantasy VII, the remake, where he's a little bitch that wants to suck your cock and drops feathers all over the place, and you whoop his ass before you even leave Midgar. The remake was a joke of a game compared to the original. And like I said, that's one of the biggest sins. What I just went over is one of the biggest sins that the remake did, which is the destruction of Sephiroth and who he was as a character and what he was back then and why he became one of the most iconic villains of all time in video game history. Like, name a villain in video game history that's more iconic than Sephiroth. You can't do it without just like saying, I guess I'm gonna name one of the most iconic heroes and just name them as a villain, and then maybe that works. Like Bowser. I'm sorry, Bowser isn't as iconic as Sephiroth. He's just not. Like, if Bowser would have been replaced with Wart for the rest of the Mario series, like after Mario 2, if Wart would have been the main villain, it would have made no difference. It would have been the same games. Yeah, there's nothing. Like there's some iconic villains in video games, but he is just by far the most iconic villain, like the most iconic villain in video game history. And this is because of the genius of the writers and programmers of Final Fantasy VII. All right.
Have you heard?
Indeed, Soren, indeed.
Listen.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played the other Final Fantasy remake games, the ones that take place after the original remake. I haven't even touched them. I don't own them or anything, so I can't say if they somehow like redeem him as a character or anything like that. But
Listen.
like I just
No! Sorry?
no, like it's just not even close.
Listen.
If that was the only sin, that would definitely be enough to make the game not that as good as the original. And if that was the only sin, but there's so many other sins, so many other sins.
Listen. Listen.
I think one of the next biggest sins was the fake outs.
Listen.
This is a sin that players, I feel like a lot of people can probably pick up on the Sephiroth thing, right? I feel like a lot of people, some people won't. Some people will remember how cool Sephiroth used to be, and that will allow them to then print the original Sephiroth on top of the new shitty Sephiroth and make him, oh, he's still cool because he used to be cool, but now he's just lame. But he used to be cool, so that's the printing I have, and so that's how it works. It's like a lot of people are gonna do that. But then other people will be like, something's off, and they won't really know why. This one here is one that's a lot harder to for people to nail down. A lot of people won't notice it as much. And that's the fake outs. A lot of people don't understand the fake out, that the fake out things are happening to them and thereby cheapening the rest of the experience. And what I mean by that is this is the equivalent of a fake out in a movie. If this is movies, video games, it doesn't matter. Any media can do this. And it's like, oh no, I'm going to die. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm not dead. Okay. You've just cheapened every scene that comes after this where you think a character might die. And it gets worse if you instead actually supposedly kill the character, where instead it's like, oh no, I'm about to die. Oh no, I'm not dead. And instead you go, oh no, they actually are dead. Oh, that's so sad, everybody, they're dead. Ah ha ha, look, they're actually not dead. We tricked you. That is a massive sin. When you do that, you've blown your wad. You can't kill characters anymore. If you kill a character after that, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter, because it's like, how can you be sad about someone dying when 5 minutes ago someone was supposedly dead but now they're back? And they're like, oh yeah, but this person really is dead. It's like, but are they? You want me to be sad right now, but instead of me being sad, all I'm thinking is, yeah, they're probably not dead. Or maybe they are, I don't know. That's not the reaction you should want the viewer to have, or the player, depending on what media it is. You shouldn't, they shouldn't be like, oh yeah, definitely. No, it's like you just killed off an important character. The person should be, oh fuck, that sucks.
Well,
and doing all the emotions that come with that loss of the character.
Listen.
But if you fake kill characters, that's gone. There's no gasp as someone is impaled. It's like, they'll be fine. And Final Fantasy VII Remake is the ultimate fake out. There must have been like 30 fake out deaths in that game. Maybe more. Every 5 seconds it felt like someone was supposedly dead or about to die, but they didn't die or they weren't dead. And it's just like, I don't fucking care. And then they're like, oh, but we really killed characters this time. I'm like, but did you? And they're like, look, the credits are rolling, so we've definitely killed them. I'm like, but did you? Because you said to be continued. They'll probably come back in part 2. And you shouldn't be wanting the player to feel that. You gotta really kill a motherfucker and leave them dead if you want them to feel some shit. But when you fake kill someone and then bring them back, it cheapens every scene from then on that deals with people's lives being at risk. or the death of a companion or friend or person in general, it's cheapened because you're never really sure if that person is dead. You're questioning it. I mean, you've seen them pull a Jesus and bring him right back to life, so who's to say they're not going to pull another Jesus?
Wait till you hear this. Great.
Like, if you bring someone to life, back to life in one of these types of things, it needs to feel like a thing. The only way you can get away with it is that if it's the last thing to happen. Like, it's one of the last things. Like, one of the last things is that you bring someone back who people thought was dead, and then no one else is going to really die after that. The other way to do it is to make it feel like a thing that can't be done again. Like, someone's dead, and then some ancient relic thing that it was lost for thousands of years.
Great.
You know, and it's like but was found and just blah 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 and whatever, and it's used and destroyed in order to bring someone back to life. And it's like, well, that's gone now. We don't have that thing anymore. We were able to fake out death to the player and make them feel sad about a thing, but we did it in a way to where the player's like, well, shit. That shit's gone now. So anyone who dies from here on out it might be dead for real. It's still cheapened a bit, right? Because you could be like, maybe they'll find something else. But because they made an effort to make it seem like it's only a one-time kind of thing, the player's more likely to be sad or worried about characters dying or being dead if they did die.
Have you heard?
And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people will watch a movie or play a game that has continuous fake out deaths, and they won't be as invested in the characters, and they won't know why normally. But that tends to be the reason why. It's like you're not really invested in the characters' lives because you know nothing's at stake. Like, that's one of the things that hit, like, with The Last of Us so strong. The first game. The second game doesn't even really exist. That's like a fake fucking destroy the things that came before, subvert players' expectations, woke ass game. I'm talking about the first game. In the first game, they kill off a very important person right at the beginning of the game. And tons of people were crying. Like, it's a super sad thing. They don't bring that character back. That character's just dead. And now you're playing as a different character, trying to, like, live your life with the loss years later. That whole thing was masterfully done. Like, it giving you control over the character so you form a connection with that character faster, and showing the relationship between the family and things of that sort, and then eventually changing your character and who you're controlling and what's kind of happening. And it's all like a kind of a tutorial, while at the same time like making you feel a connection to a character very quickly, much faster than your average movie, and then killing the character off in such a sad way. And from that point on, when you're playing the game, you don't fucking question that people can die. They just killed a super important person at the beginning of the fucking game. So later on, when you're playing the game and like one of your best friends dies, it's not like, well, they're not dead, it's fine, they'll come back, it'll be... No, you're like, fuck again, someone important died. Jesus, like, this is sad. Deaths in The Last of Us hit differently because they told the player and showed the player that death is real, and it's not some bullshit. They're not faking you out. They're not faking you out. If someone's about to die, they're about to die. And if it's not stopped, they're dead and they're gone. Now you gotta move on. That's the proper way to write movies and books and video games when it comes to that. Like, that's why I say that's one of the second biggest things in Final Fantasy. Anyone who's played Final Fantasy VII knows how important death is in that game. And for them to cheapen it so much with the remake in the first one, it was a grievous sin. Grievous. It wasn't as bad as the desecration of Sephiroth, but it was still bad. The desecration of Sephiroth. I feel like I should make a video called The Desecration of Sephiroth and explain why he's so bad in that game. Like that, the remake just did him so poorly. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate it, by the way, Ronan. I appreciate that you've been here for so long. And yeah, I do stream just about every day. So I've missed a few days here and there. It's rare, but it's happened. Like when I there was that full week almost I missed when I had to go to the hospital for whatever the heck, for that stomach problem. That sucked. They kept me in the hospital all that damn time. But yeah, I am pretty consistent. That is true. That's pretty much the only thing I am. All right. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming and spending your time here with me. I didn't play the game as much as I rambled about life today, but that's what we do here sometimes. Sometimes we ramble. Sometimes there's rambling instead of game playing and whatnot. I still do have the PlayStation VR that Pepper sent to me, and I do still trying to plan on playing it again on Halloween, so look forward to that. I guess it's only a few days away. I haven't seen Vepper in a long time though, so I don't know. Hopefully he'll be there for it, because you know it's his thing, but he can always watch the video after the fact. But I plan on trying to play like a couple of scary games maybe and see how that works out. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Oh, be there, be square. Square. Go ahead in the Discord for movie night. Watch, it's I think one more episode of SG1 before we go back to Atlantis. Have a nice night, everyone. Thank you. Hopefully tomorrow I'll focus a little bit more on the game. I didn't get as much done in the game as I wanted, but I did talk about things I found interesting, so there's that. Sometimes it's fun to just talk. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye. Take care of yourselves.